Well, I think it's a just call. Civil society ought to be involved every step of the way.
Minister for Labor Stephenson King appears to be singing a different tune than his cabinet colleagues as he weighs in on what civil society groups say was a lack of public consultation on the COVID-19 Prevention and Control Bill.
So it's not always very comfortable when a government has to bulldoze legislation in one sitting of the House. It is not adequate and it is very uncomfortable. And I will not condemn civil society for calling out loud for the need for consultation.
The bill has been criticized for what some critics have described as double standards for returning nationals, in stark contrast to visitors. Some activists refer to mandatory electronic monitoring devices for returning nationals as one example of the perceived unfairness. The bill passed both houses of Parliament last week, triggering an avalanche of complaints, stoking speculation, and striking fear among some groups over citizens' rights and civil liberties. King, who described the situation as unfortunate, believes this inflection point should be instructive for policymakers.
As we move forward as a nation, that we politicians at least take note of those shortcomings and do not attempt to, if I should say, compromise the democracy, but ensuring that we ventilate sufficiently that public participation can be recorded.
The controversial enactment of the COVID-19 bill has elicited a visceral reaction from civil society groups and opposition members. As to whether the bill will be contested in the courts is left to be seen. Nevertheless, the island's Attorney General is set to mount a robust defense of the bill. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.